Hey, do you like my pet? I got that from that one video I made earlier, last week. Oh my goodness, I got a throw ball thrown at me. Anyway, so you guys really liked that last video I did, so we're gonna do it again, except with a different boss, of course. So to give you the gist of what these videos are, basically, we have three budgets. We have 100k, 5 mil, and 10 mil. And so all three of these budgets, I'm going to attempt, and I say attempt this time, a boss and try to make a profit. Last time it was Vorkath, and he was pretty easy because you just need basically a crossbow, bolts, and everything else is like pretty much optional. But now we're doing Zulrah. Now Zulrah, you need mage, you need range, and you need anti-venoms and all that. You just need that. And you need rings of recoil. Those item requirements simply are not optional. You just need them. So the 100k budget is going to be a struggle. So with Vorkath, I had a rough idea of how I was going to do it and that it was possible. But Zulrah is going to be tough with just 100k. But anyway, let's get on to it. Come on, Vorkath, you're going to have to give me some good luck, Mr. Little Vorky. Don't you think he's so cute? So, yeah, I genuinely have no idea how this is gonna go. Hey, look, a bank pin. Oh, holy moly. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Now, a few of you pointed out that, using Void is a bit like, should you use Void? My response to that is, if you're, like, really low level, Void is, like, such a good tool. Like, you should definitely get Void. Alright, so a twist of fate. I've just done some DPS calculations, and it looks like that Void for this setup is not actually that good. So our ranged weapon of choice will be the magic shortbow. You might be thinking, what about a rune crossbow? Rune crossbow is actually worse, and a magic shortbow with the black d'hide is better than magic shortbow with even elite void. So this is the setup we're going to be rocking. Van braces and the legs, please. All right. Oh, we need some amethyst arrows too. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I want to buy that many. All right, 100 amethyst arrows, I'll do it. Oh yeah, the snake skin. I get that snake skin bandana. Heck yeah. Look at this. Bam! I look like a beast! Now, for now, we can't afford a very expensive amulet because we have a lot of stuff we need to buy. So we're gonna rock the Amulet of Power for now, because, you know, that's a good hybrid amulet. Dude, I've been playing too much Don't Starve Together. I keep hitting M to try to open up the mini-map, but I have to click on it in ouch, a tree. Alright, so I'm taking the feedback from what you guys said in the last video, which is, even though the Ava's Max Cape doesn't offer any bonus over just an Ava's Assembler, we're gonna go to Ava and buy ourselves an Ava's Assembler. Vorky, we're gonna give your head to Ava here, and she's gonna turn it into a nice little backpack for us. Devices, please. Oh, I could have brought an accumulator and 75 mythical, whatever. 5k. Oh, you need 75 mythical arrows? My goodness, well, I'll be right back. Alright, hey, can I get one of these? Awesome, so that cost me 5k and the cost for mythical arrows. Gonna need at least like 3 or 4 recoils. We got any cheap Armadillo robe legs? Nope, there's 75k. Robe Top of Darkness, I got those from lots of massacres and surprised they're not cheaper. Oh, Xeric robes, of course. I forgot these existed. This will be our mage armor of choice, a Xeric hat. So you might be thinking, what about Ivan's staff? Now, I lost my Ivan's staff, I dropped it forever ago, and it costs 200k to reobtain, so Ivan's staff is not on the table. Needs some of that anti-V, am I right? Alright, 12k for an anti-venom, that's pretty steep, but that's the only essential potion we need, because the other is a ranging potion, and like optionally a mage potion, but I'm not going to do that because we don't really need it. Oh my goodness, you can't auto-cast with the staff. Okay, we're not getting a German staff. Alrighty, well, we need a staff. Now, looking at the, bam, hit up plus 13. Also, this staff can auto-cast, which is going to be crucial. We need to spend money on, like, the actual, on, like, spells and food. I'm not too worried about food, because we can just use wines of nothing. They're just wines. See, I told you this would be tight. I can't even buy a good mage spell. This really is on our budget. 100k is just not a lot. Oh, the plot thickens. So, if you are genuinely like this poor, like me right now, so it's actually better to go in there naked for mage. So I'm gonna do more damage with no armor and a better spell than with armor with a worse spell. You know what I'm saying? Fine. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? This. Thanks for the monk robes, and they're free. Right, the final stages. The setup is complete. Let me just withdraw my wines. We have 31 GP left from the 100k setup, so we basically spent everything. And so that's our switch. We switch into the monk robes. But yeah, legit, sacrificing the mage armor and getting a better spell is just worth it. For this method, because I have no prayer potions, because there's no way I could afford prayer potions, we are going to be using someone else's house, and then their fairy ring to get to Zulrah. Oh yeah, we are not using rigor Zoro or Greed because they are expensive prayers and we didn't have the money to buy them. So, or I do actually have them, but like we're not using them because budget. So we're going to be using Eagle Eye and Mystic Might, even though Mystic Might doesn't do a lot. So we'll probably just be using Eagle Eye. This is actually going to be horrific. Oh my goodness, I hit. Heck yeah, I hit 12. No, I splashed. Are these things to come? Okay, not bad, 15. Oh, okay, we're not doing too bad, dude. Oh, I didn't actually DPS calculate whether it's better to, it might be better for me to camp range on some of these phases, since my mage DPS is pretty bad. I'll check after this kill, if I even make it through this kill. Magic Shortbow Spec, I need you now. Oh, that was a good hit, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The first time I forgot you couldn't tick eat this and I got yeeted. Zulrah, that was not fair. The diary saved me. Dude, I can't do it. Oh my goodness, he got me. Alright, well, we did just fail horrifically, so that was a failed setup. And after doing some DPS calculations, I am extremely surprised to say. So on the Zulrah's green phase, which is the one you're meant to mage, Magic Shortbow is straight up better DPS. It is just better, right? Now on his red phase, Magic Shortbow is 0.1 DPS slower than Fire Surge, but that's not a lot in it. And then obviously on the blue phase, Magic Shortbow is like miles and miles better DPS. So our new strat is gonna be to absolutely just ditch the mage setup. Man, I told you this would be a struggle. Let's try that again. So how we're gonna upgrade this setup is with the supplies, because I ran out of food and I killed Zulrah down to like a third or a quarter HP. I wonder if that will happen a lot this series, where I make a setup and I just straight up fail. You know what I mean? To the point that I just have to start again because I just fail. Good old Monkfish. I remember using Monkfish back when I was like a noob. My goodness. Alright. Oh, Monkfish. I don't know. Go for like 80, sorry, of those. That'll give us like 4 trips maybe. Kabam. Now that is a setup I can get behind. And then we'll spend the remaining cash on runes to teleport to house. So I don't think we are missing anything. My goodness, the 5 and 10 mil setups will be a breeze, but this 100k setup probably the one that people are most interested in. Oh, it's a struggle. So if you're a noob and you don't like switching, don't feel too bad about camping range. Alright, let's do this. We hit to start with. Good stuff. When I can, I'm gonna flick prayers to save on the prayer potions, or save on the prayer points, because we didn't bring prayer potions. You know when your kill's taking forever when he enters Jad phase. If you have legit gear, that's pretty rare. Good thing I flicked some of those prayers, because I don't think I could have made that kill if I didn't start flicking prayers. Zulrah, don't do this to me, it's time to die. The time has come. Oh my goodness, we barely did it. 2 prayer points to spare, but at least we did it. My goodness. Ooh, okay, well, there you go. And we get flax. Perfect. It is doable. It is a 4-minute kill, so you're talking like, you're probably gonna get like 12 or 13 kills an hour, but on a 100k setup, that's not bad. Woo! Second kill, and we got a whole lot of nothing. I ran out of everything that time, legit. So yeah, it does look like we're gonna be getting 4 kills because I'm using a whole inventory of monkfish every single time. So and he is deadeth for the 3rd kill. Hey, an elite clue scroll. That's not bad. Right, that was a quick kill, 3 minutes 7. Interesting. Magic Shortbow Spec, do it. Yeet. Oh wait, okay, Zulrah, you're dead. You're gonna have to fall down, but thanks. So that was the 4th kill, and I forgot to bank my elite clue scroll. Look, 35 banter raise. My goodness, that would extend some trip. No one wants to sell me a 1-dose range pot. I mean, that's fine. I'll just buy a 3-dose. 2506 GP left. And we're going in for the 5th kill. If that wasn't the clutchest kill I've ever seen. Last kill. I forgot to repot. Oh, 4 minutes 40. Ran out of prayer. Ran out of monkfish. Good stuff. Now, the next thing we do in this little series that we've got going on is we'll go to the G because we ran out of supplies for this setup. And we sell back our gear to see how much money we got in the time that we spent killing the boss in the budget setup. And then I'll tell you the kills and the time I spent killing the boss. And then we'll move on to the next setup. G music me, please. I was pretty limited with that 100k setup, so I'd be interested to see what you guys would have come up with. Comment down below what you would have done with the 100k setup. First, we're going to sell our gear and our remaining supplies, being a monkfish, a half a ranged potion, and 6 amethyst arrows, and a dust rune. No one wants to buy my snakeskin bandana. I am offended. Alright, they bought it. Alright, so we got 22.6k back. Oh look, someone gave me a love heart. There, have a love heart back. Watch this cash pile about to jump. Oh, we're at 400k. Not everything's sold yet though. Look at that. Turned 100k into 673k. Amazing. So the average kill time was 4 minutes and 1 second. Oh my gosh, Dragon Imp things. Thanks. Which means the kills themselves took what, like 20 minutes, plus the banking time for 5 trips, say 2 minutes per time. So we were doing it for just about half an hour. So okay, that's the time limit for the next two. So that's the time limit for the next few setups is half an hour of Zulrahing. And but yeah, that's pretty crazy to think that you can go in with 100k and then come out with 670k, because like your GP like growth is like exponential if you start with a garbage gear setup, because you're just constantly buying better things to get quicker kills. So yeah, so it's very doable. Those kills are just rough though. Like it will come down. You have to flash prayers. So I don't have a lot more to say about the 100k setup other than it's rough. So you'd be getting like 10 to 12 kills per hour with the 100k setup, which isn't bad. Given like if you only have 100k to spend, 1 kill is gonna make your money back, and like every kill is like so valuable to you. Anyway, 5 mil setup time. Let's grab the cash. Okie dokie. So 5 mil setup time. Except we're gonna take away 5k because Ava's assembler. But first we are going to be we're gonna grab ourselves an uncharged trident. Now, if you wanted to try get yourself a toxic trident, they are 5 mil, so it's outside of the range. Also, blowpipe is 5.1 mil, so we can't use either of them. But we can use a normal trident. And after some contact with a friend who knows lots about Zulrah, he said that basically Zulrah spends like, hold on, let me pull it up real quick. So Zulrah has 3 phases, but he does not stay in them in an equal amount of times. What I mean is that only 26 or 27% of the time Zulrah will be in his range, his mage phase, meaning he's weak to range. Meaning 73% of the time he's way more vulnerable to mage, assuming you have a decent mage setup. This means for this gear setup, where we have to prioritize either range or mage because we don't have enough money to put loads of gear into both, we're going to be prioritizing mage because that will be most effective. That's why we're buying ourselves a trident. And for our range weapon, oh boy, I wanted to use this last video, but I couldn't quite fit it in because other things were better. But the Kirill's crossbow is what we're going to be using this time around. This thing is better than crystal bow, rune crossbow, magic short bow. It's even slightly better than the imbued version of the magic short bow. So yeah, we're going to be rocking the Kirill's crossbow and the trident this video. I mean, like this setup, I keep saying this video. So yeah, let's get buying this gear. D-Hide is straight up just better than Void with these setups. If you use a low level range weapon, D-Hide is probably going to be better than Void. They will judge this thing up with like 700 casts. So to start off the good mage gear, we need that occult necklace. That's some good stuff right there. You know what else is good? A Book of Darkness. As long as you just buy the Book of Darkness page set, or you buy them individually because they don't want to buy. Give me the ancient page, please, thanks. Yeah, so I already have a Book of Darkness, but I bought the pages just to take it out of the budget, so put those in the bank. I'll grab myself a Book of Darkness. Bam, 29 of them. I don't know, 700, will that be enough? Like maybe 1,000? I don't know, they're pretty cheap. I get a 7-way switches every time, that's going to be hard for me. Anyway, and I think we're good to go. I'm confident about this setup because, like, it's not terrible. Give me that Divine Magic Potion. Half an hour has begun. I'm doing long range because I don't know, I think at one point in the fight it helps to use long range. Go my Kirill's crossbow. Oh, I didn't bring a spec whip, I just realized. Alright, rough first kill, but we did it. We didn't even need a prayer potion because like the kills are so much faster. I forgot that they would be faster. In which case, I'm gonna bank the prayer potion because we just don't need it. He was just about to KO me as I went and hit the record button. How rude of you, Mr. Zulrah. Good night, Mr. Zulrah. It's time to give me the pet. Imagine if I got the pet. So my Vorky might be dead, but he is still alive in my heart. Ouch, he hit me. Was that 4th kill? 1, 2, yep, this is 4th kill of 301. Very bad time. What kill was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kill number 5. Look at that hideous switching at the end there. Disgraceful. We can tell when half an hour has elapsed since these divine potions, they last 5 minutes per dose, and I'm restoring them every time they go out. My goodness, I didn't have enough anti-venom to cover the full time, and I was getting yiked by the venom. Right, so that was divine range potion is about to expire. Look at that. So my potions are just about to expire on the 6th dose, which means they've been active for half an hour. So I've probably been doing this for like a little bit under half an hour. So there you go. So we didn't use any prayer potions and didn't use all of the brews or anything. 35 manta rays, which we didn't use. And that's that. Then we've got the loot, which is all this. Loot doesn't look quite as juicy as before, but that's fine because we're not focusing on the loot, we're focusing on the kills. Then everything else should be in here, and I've pulled everything out, so that is everything. Okay, bam. So I got 3.4 mil in the gear back. Now, once you've bought this book, that's kind of an investment because you can't like take it apart and like sell the pages back, but we're gonna do it. Sell the pages. Did I just profit from that? I don't know. All right, so supplies wise, it cost us. We lost 650k in supplies. And now the loot isn't the thing that matters. The thing that matters is that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills. So we got 2. Probably could have got 3 if I was actually focusing more kills than the previous method. So total profit was only 450k, but obviously that just depends on the loot and all that. More kills an hour is always good. So this method you can expect to get like between 15 and 18 kills an hour, I'd say, with that gear that I was using. Not much to say, pretty generic. The only improvement would be to use a blowpipe. Speaking of blowpipes, hello. Now we're gonna be moving on to the 10 mil setup needed for this setup, because you have to get the blowpipe. You just have to. Now we can't get the blowpipe and the toxic trident, so we're gonna have to go for the normal trident once again, which is not a bad thing. It's fine. Uncharged trident, give you that. Blowpipe isn't buying. Alrighty, for this setup, since it's like basically the last setup but upgraded, I'm just skipping through the boring bits that we've already done. We're gonna take away 775k for the Book of Darkness, since that's how much it cost. Now, because I still can't afford a tormented bracelet, Void Mage is still the better option. If you did have a tormented bracelet, then a Rims would be better, obviously, because you can't use full void then. We're gonna use the assembler cape just because it looks beautiful. Look at that thing. Okie dokie. That should be just enough scales. Maybe a little too many, so that's fine. So there's the blowpipe nice and charged. Now the trident, then we'll spend the rest on like infinity boots or something. Some beautiful infinity boots, because I'm too lazy to bring 7-way switch, because like, bleh, bringing a boot switch, gross. I don't think I could even afford d'hide boots if I wanted to. Yeah, they're like 1 mil, so I can't even afford it, because I haven't even bought supplies yet. Oops. Now 1 anti-venom plus potion, 1 dose is 3 minutes, so I'll need to go through quick maths. I'll need 2.5 potions of anti-venom to last half an hour. Also, I can just eat it before the kill every trip, so that I can eat it to make room for when I switch into the blowpipe. Oh, I forgot house tabs again, silly me. A kaboom, 20 house tabs should be plenty. How many coins do we have left? My goodness, I forgot how good blowpipe was. Yeah, we can totally do at least like 2 kills. At least. 1 minute 48 kill. Nice, dude, nice, pretty good. I just realized the biggest oopsie. I didn't buy a glory. I'll quickly go buy a glory after this kill. Kills go by pretty fast though, I can't lie. To the point, I just did 2 kills without having to need a prayer pot. I was too cocky, I thought he was dead, and I ended up messing up the last few seconds of that kill. Hideous. 221, that could have been like a 2 minute. Right as my divine potion wears off, nice. So we get like 1 dose is like 2 kills. So that means we should get 12 kills in the 30 minutes. Yo, so I nearly missed a prayer switch at the end, yeah, there. Remember when Zulrah used to drop like 20 runite ore or something? Those are the good old days. Please, I didn't avoid the smoke. Good thing I killed him. Kabam! Can I get that Zulrah pet? Well, I got Volcath at like 400 KC or something. Can I just get Zulrah at 1933? Does that sound good? Sound good. These kills are so clean with the blowpipe. My goodness. Like, I probably could do a 3rd kill, maybe. My potions are still up. Let's try for 3 kills. Oof, so risky. My potions ran out like halfway through the kill, but it's fine. We got the 3 kills in the 1 trip. I think that deserves a Zulrah pet, pretty please. Oh, wee. Pure essence. Ooh, a dragon med helm. Interesting. Do you see how close that was? 12 hit boots. 12 hit boots. So the potions are nearly about to expire, and Zulrah is nearly about to expire, so that worked out. So this will be the last kill. Damn it, I got a red message and I thought I got pet or something, I don't know. Alright, Dragon Halberd, not bad. So this is the gear. Also, I'm going to pull out 775k to count as the Book of Darkness cost. Still some more loot in the bank that I didn't manage to pull out because I didn't have enough room. Got a few manta ray drops and 8 Zalandra teleports. Damn, we got 13 kills. That's pretty good. I mean, you can expect about like 24, 25 kills. Yeah, 13 kills. Alrighty, so everything's sold. And how much money do we end with? 750k over 10 mil. And again, the money doesn't really matter. I just show it because it's fun to see how much profit I got. But the more important thing is 13 kills in half an hour, or 12 to be more realistic. So yeah, about 20 or so kills an hour. So yeah, from the start, so the very first 100k setup, we've learned we can get between 8 and 10 kills now. So with the 5 mil setup, you can probably get about 12 to 14 kills now. And with the 10 mil setup, you're probably looking about 20 kills now, maybe a little bit more if you're faster. Well, I mean, you could use Armadillo, a Tormented Bracelet, and a Rims or Ancestral, and that would bump it up even more, so you're approaching 30 kills an hour at that point. So this isn't even the best setup. So yeah, I hope you learned something. I know you guys really enjoyed the budget Warcraft videos. I hope you like this one too. And hopefully I pleased some of you from not using Void for the first couple, for the first setup. Mage is only barely better than Mystic, so, and like Mystic and Rims, so honestly there's almost nothing in it. So I think that's about it. So yeah, I hope you learned some good numbers from that. I sure did. My goodness, I don't think you guys realize how tough that 100k setup was. I do not recommend that. I recommend just get a Trident. Tridents are very cheap. So I hope you enjoyed. I don't know when next week's video is going to be. If you would like to leave video suggestions, you feel free to down below. Leave a comment anyway, because why not? And you can join my Discord. That's where you can suggest video ideas. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video next week, which I'm not sure what it will be.